Hey loves, welcome back to the channel where we talk all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, and everything else in between. I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time and I apologize. I have no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. I've just been living. But we're back. But I wanted to share some of the things that I have picked up for summer within the last couple months or so. So this is our collective haul. I have been loving scarves lately. When I tell you I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. And I think it started with this one I picked up in H&M. I don't know what collection this was, but I thought this was so beautiful. The colors were just so loud and just so loud because of the print, but you know, still a little minimal, like I like it. I'm gonna pop up a picture of how I wore it recently when I was in Paris. My daughter and I went to London to see Beyonce, and then the very next day we took a train to Paris, and I wore this, and it was so cute, and it was giving my little, you know, Parisian vibes. And I just, you know, I had it on my hair, you know, but you could, with scarves, you could, you know, wrap it around your waist. You can do, you know, with maybe a shorter one, you can do it around your neck. I mean, there are so many ways that you can style a scarf, especially for summer. It's just perfect. So speaking of scarves, I don't know if you can see this, but I popped into Dior because I had my eyes set. This is why we were in Paris, because, you know, London prices is crazy. But I popped into Dior. I've never bought anything from Dior. But when I was in Doha, I tried on the scarf, but I knew that it was more expensive, and I'm just going to be honest, it was more expensive in Doha. So I said, well, I'll just wait until I get to Europe. I knew I was going to Europe, you know, for the concert. So I said, well, while I'm there, I'll see, you know, if I could, you know, grab it, and that way I could use, you know, you get your tax rebate and all that. So this is my first Dior, and I picked up this beautiful scarf. Beautiful scarf, and it has, you know, the Christian Dior print on it. But oh my God, wait a minute, are you ready, honey? Because we're talking cost per wear. Cost per wear, it is reversible. So it's really 2-in-1, but I love this burgundy print. I love the burgundy. It's crazy for fall, and I love the blue for summer. But I'm gonna get the most out of this, and I think it was like 5 something, maybe 5 something, and then, you know, once I do the my little tax rebate, it would have been like, I think 4 something. So, but this is just, I've always loved this print. Just the you know, the classic Dior print. I just love it. But that burgundy, that's going to be so pretty for fall. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Like I said, I've been on a scarf trend, and the problem with myself is I become obsessed with things. I become obsessed with it. You know, I bought the Dior scarf. I have the H&M scarf. I actually thrifted a few, just some ones that were like $5, $10 here and there at this vintage, it was like a vintage slash, I don't know what you would call it. It was like a public thrift store. It was in this big venue when I went to Austin with my mom. But anyways, I've been obsessed with scarves lately. And I picked up, as soon as I got back, I was on the Real, and I was looking at, because I really wanted a Gucci scarf. We had went out to the outlets, and I saw this beautiful Gucci scarf. I should have grabbed it, but you know how it is sometimes when you're shopping with other people, especially my mother. When I tell you pocket watching. So I try not to spend, I try not to go all out around her because, honey, I'm an only child, so she watches the coins. But look at this print. I picked this up from the Real. I want to say I paid maybe $180. It was under $200, I'll say that. It was under $200. I love this print. Again, this is just gorgeous. Even with maybe like a denim shirt, you know, I'm thinking, or a white t-shirt and just some jeans or whatever. But it has this beautiful, you know, gold, kind of yellowish gold Gucci emblem. I love it. I think it's just beautiful. And it has the Gucci in the yellow, in the gold. When I tell you, I love this. And I cannot wait to wear this. What do you think? I thought it was just gorgeous. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this whole, you know, scarf thing. I think it's become my whole personality. What else did I get? Okay, enough with the scarves. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with, you see I'm over here searching, right? Okay, I want to do, where is my, So, I've never bought anything from Skims. But when we were in Austin at the Domain, I popped in the store. I had no idea they had a store there. I don't know. I haven't been there probably close to a year, so I had no idea. Was it close to a year? It's probably been since December. I think December was the last time I was in Austin. You know, my mother and my daughter lives in Texas. Probably about 45 minutes from Austin. But I went in, and I love a seamless bra. Like, I don't need the full coverage, like the padded, all the padding and stuff. I'm good over here. But I picked this up because I love like a unlined seamless bra. And this, when I tell you, it was so comfortable. This is a size large. I am a 36B, but yeah, I got this in the large. It fits so well and so comfortable and so soft that I think I'm gonna get another color, one that is more flesh tone. So this was, I love this. I love this. Have y'all tried Skims before? Let me know. And then let me show you. When I went to Zara, I picked up these shoes because they're similar to a Mary Jane, similar to a sneaker. I've been seeing them a lot everywhere. What do you think? I thought these were so cute, and they're so comfortable. Just see, with just maybe a cute little dress. I'm thinking, I wish I had them when I was in Europe, but maybe a cute little dress, a skirt, you know, little tote bag. I thought these were so cute. Okay, another pair of shoes since we're on it. I picked these up when I was in London. And I had, again, another place. I had tried these on when I was in Korea. And I was like, oh, I went back and forth. And I was just like, no, I don't need them. So when I saw them, I want to say I picked these up in London. Yeah, because it has the pound on it. So I picked these up from H&M in London. But I thought they were the cutest, just a little heel. The cutest shoes. I can wear these, you know, this summer right into fall. And I'm thinking a cute little dress. I'm also thinking I can do like maybe a cute top with some wide leg jeans. Cute little, you know, with the pointed toe just showing through a little bit. I thought these were so cute. Even with just a simple dress. What do you think? because I love a good print. And you know, we always reach for a leopard print. We rarely, me, I rarely find anything in like a zebra. So I love these. Okay, I did some damage. And it was because when I was in London, I think this was our last day, I went into Harrods, and they were having a wonderful, wonderful shoe sale. I did not find a thing. Like, the prices were great. But you know, sometimes when things are on sale, you get caught up in the, I need to get it because it's on sale. And our mind starts, well, let me grab this, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need a thing. I really didn't see anything that spoke to me, but they were having a great, like, the girls were in there racking up, and I love that for them. So I went across the hall. I popped in Celine. I popped in, it said Alaya with the mesh ballet flats. I think those are so cute. But then, girl, I'm the type of person. I went to Bottega, right? I was carrying my Bottega, my hot bag, right? We love your bag. That's how you get me. Give me a compliment, and I'm in the store. So I started looking around. This was just in the shoe section that was, you know, across the hall from the Harrods shoe department. You know, I am a sneaker girl. You will realize I am a sneaker girl. I love a bold, cute little sneaker. I am usually a Samba girl. I'm a Samba girl. I'm also a Celine white, the all white, like the thick sole sneakers. Those are my go-to. Those are my go-to because they look great with everything. But I wanted something fun. I wanted something fun outside of my regular Sambas. So I picked these up, and I think that these are going to be my shoe of the summer. I'm looking forward to wearing this. You know, I had on some white jeans. What did I wear? White jeans, a little white top, and then I just had like a beige cardigan thrown over my shoulders. And even when I tried them on, they were like, this is just perfect with that outfit. But I want to wear this with, you know, a dress, like a little summer dress, some bold sneakers, maybe a little baseball cap if I'm feeling like it. But I love these. They were, I bought them in London, so you know they were a little pricey. Not as much as I would have paid for them in the States, but I think they were like 7-something pounds. So you do the math. Girl, you know how it is when you are on vacation. When you're on vacation, honey, you tap that card. Nothing matters until you get home, right? So I was feeling a little frivolous. So hey, I went all out. I guess it should have been a luxury haul, but we did sprinkle in some everyday things, did we not? We did. Okay. When I was in Austin, and like I said, we went into this, I went with my mom to this thrift, vintage type store. It just had, I'll see if I have some video, but it had like different vendors that were just selling anything and everything. They had an array of, you know, like the old Coach purses, vintage Coach purses. This, oh my God, I was looking at this Fendi bag, and I don't have a Fendi bag, and I really do want one in my collection. But I have my eye on a baguette, you know what I mean. I have my eye on the SJP, the Sarah Jessica Parker, little cute little baguette bag. But went in there with my mom, right? and I'm walking around. I had no intentions whatsoever on buying a bag, but I couldn't pass it up. I could not pass this bag up. The vendor was Alicia's Closet, and she's on, she says she's on Poshmark as well. This is a size GM. It's called the Louis Vuitton lock bag. There's a couple that are on Fashion File, and I will link them down for you. I'll also try to link her information as well. But this is in the size GM, like I said, made in France. She has all this information on here, and it did come with a certificate of authentication, which was fabulous, because you never know what you're getting at those types of places. So this was made in France in September 2001. I tell you, the inside is just beautiful. We got cut off. I don't know what happened, but the inside, when I tell you, it's just beautiful. Pristine. So she had it initially, she told me it was $650. I picked it up, I put it back down, and then I just started looking around. I ended up getting a pair of glasses while I was trying on a pair of glasses. But look at this, perfect, right? This is the GM size, if I didn't say that. When I tell you the patina is in just great condition, and I just think that this is going to be a great bag. You know, if I'm feeling a little dressed up or not. I'm a Louis Vuitton girl at heart. Yeah, but anyways, so $650 is what she told me. Again, I walked around, I was looking at other things I was having. I put it back. I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. She knew in my heart. she knew that I wanted this bag, so she said, I'll give it to you for $450. So run me up, here's my card. And you're coming home with me today. When I tell you, I was so happy. Honey, my heart started racing. I was like, let me get out of here. But this is such a gorgeous bag, and whoever had it, they really took care of it for it to have been made in 2001. It's, yeah, 14 years old. Yeah. No, what am I thinking? Shalonda. 2001, we're talking 24 years old. Oh my God. 24, right? Is my math correct, right? 2001 is child. All I know is I ran the card, yes. But she's a beauty. And I'm happy to have her in my collection. Okay, now this has been my collective haul. So whatever I can link for you, I will link below. Until next time, have a good week.